Good evening to you on this 9th day of April. I trust you're doing fine. My name is Daisy Paul and our sign language interpreter is Vivian Wangeshi, and we welcome you to this program tonight. Now, President William Ruto today delivered a historic address to the Nairobi County Assembly unveiling sweeping progress, ambitious plans and timelines under the cooperation agreement with Governor Sakaja Johnson aimed at transforming the capital into a modern, efficient and globally competitive city. He warned that illegal developments, encroachment on land, public land and riparian zones would be addressed decisively, even if it means demolitions.
I have listened carefully to what Kenyans say about our city. I have heard their frustration. I have heard their disappointment. I have heard their anger sometimes. And I have heard that residents say, what businesses say, what visitors say, what investors say, and what Kenyans in the diaspora say when they compare Nairobi with other cities across Africa and beyond. And the truth is this: many of them are right. They are right to ask why our capital still struggles with basic urban order. They are right to ask why growth has not been matched by planning. They are right to ask why this city, with all its importance, has so long looked and functioned below its status. They are right. They are right to demand better. From fewer than 300,000 people in 1960, Nairobi has grown into a city of close to 5 million residents, swelling even further during the day. But this growth has not been matched by the infrastructure, the systems, planning discipline, and service delivery that a modern metropolis require. Your governor here keeps reminding me discussions he's had with other mayors and county governors on the kind of resources they deploy for residents to get what is rightfully required of a modern city. More than 60% of residents live in this city of ours in informal settlements. The honorable members seated here will bear me witness. Every member here, majority of every member here, has a slum in their ward. Some of the wards are slums 100%. Access to piped water remains inadequate and unreliable. Sanitation and sewage systems remains under severe strain. Mobility is constrained by congestion and insufficient transport infrastructure. Environmental degradation and encroachment have made flooding more destructive.
Now, Kenya has intensified its push to reduce food imports and strengthen domestic production, with Agriculture and Livestock Development Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe calling on state agencies to deliver measurable results that will transform the country into a net food exporter. Speaking during a high-level consultative meeting with state agencies under the ministry and the signing of the 2025-2026 financial year performance contracts in Malindi, CS Kagwe set a firm tone, framing food imports as a costly economic leakage the country can no longer sustain.
As a ministry, we have this year ensured that our farmers, particularly during these long rains, have access to subsidy fertilizers and seeds to over 7 million farmers registered under KIAMIS. And I want to thank and congratulate Kenya Seeds, because for the first time, we have got the seeds being properly distributed and the subsidies being felt. Last year, the issue was we are giving a seed subsidy, but where is it going to? Who is receiving it? it was essentially middlemen buying from Kenya Seed and then moving it. And I remember the chair, Wangoi Girishi, telling me that we are actually wasting money, because at that time what was happening is that the subsidy was not being paid. So thank you, congratulations Kenya Seed, the NCPB, and this is part of what we were here for last year. You remember we were talking about the synergy that we can create between our sagas, between the parastatals. And what has happened in this particular instance is that Kenya Seed is working with NCPB to create seamless communication, seamless work together, each of them benefiting.
The Nyota Project Mentorship Program officially concluded, paving way for the second phase of classroom business training and the disbursement of the second tranche of 25,000 Kenyan shillings in startup capital to beneficiaries. Kirinyaga County has recorded remarkable progress, with 100% of beneficiaries who received the first batch of 25,000 Kenyan shillings startup capital actively participating in the mentorship program.
Kirinyaga County has recorded a remarkable progress, with 100% of beneficiaries who received the first tranche of 250 startup capital actively participating in the mentorship program.
Leo tuko hapa kuungana na our vijana wetu wa Nyota beneficiaries. They've been undertaking mentorship, the first mentorship program, which is officially closing today.
Speaking after meeting 40 Nyota Project beneficiaries at the Kirinyaga County Commissioner's office in Kirogoya, the Principal Secretary in the State Department of Development, Susan Mageni, reaffirmed the government's commitment to supporting the entrepreneurs through the next stage of program. She also confirmed that the second round of the 3 days classroom business training will commence on 15th April 2026 across the country.
I'm here and precisely from 15th of this month, they'll be starting their second classroom training, and that training will be focused on just enhancing skills in some of the gaps that we have identified and experiences which they have as they've rolled out their businesses.
Susan also noted that the Ministry of Cooperative and Development is working closely with the county government to develop a framework that will enable business license waiver for Nyota Project beneficiaries.
And this is really encouraging. It shows that we got a group of young people who are really interested in doing business, and us as the government and together with the county government, we are going to handhold them, to support them until they get to settle their business na businesses zao zigrow na scale up. Now, on the question of license, it is true that all over the country, the county governments promised to give these young people a waiver in their respective jurisdiction, and even here, Excellency Anwai Guru did the same to the beneficiaries here.
Reporting for Mwangaza Prime News, Maureen Kemathi.
Siaya County leaders have come out in defense of Energy Cabinet Secretary Opiyo Wandayi, dismissing calls for his resignation over corruption allegations linked to the ongoing fuel scandal. Siaya County Assembly Speaker George Okode, alongside several members of the County Assembly, urged the public to respect the principle of innocence until proven guilty. He noted that arrests had already been made in connection with the scandal following investigations by relevant agencies.
As leadership of this county and this arm of government, we are calling upon whoever is castigating against Opiyo Wandayi to give him chance. Opiyo Wandayi, the president, and the other waziri, to give them chance for investigations to continue, because it is believed that people are innocent until proved guilty. There is this outcry. People want to lynch Wandayi and the president on the matter of fuel shortage and the fuel scandal. We are saying, yes, we know there is need for political responsibility, but political responsibility should not be used to settle political scores. Give him time to work and give the investigators chance to do their job.
So I'm appealing to the public or to those who are trying to politicize the issue, that let them stay away, wait for proper and thorough investigation is done, then we get the truth. Opiyo is a public servant. He's done his best. He's served the country very well. He served it very generously. He served it with all his ability.
I believe there are issues with the investigating authorities, and we believe that justice will be served to Kenyans, especially for these people who are trying to create artificial shortages of fuel. And we can just say that we are behind our leader, and we will protect him jealously as a people. And we request anybody who is pushing for his resignation to forget about Wandai resigning.
We're now taking a short commercial break, but don't go far. We're coming back with more.
Unatazama Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
Welcome back. The Movement for Democracy and Growth MDG party has issued a stern warning to ODM leaders, urging them to stop blackmailing President William Ruto through demands for electoral zoning. Speaking during their meeting in Siaya Town, MDG Secretary for Political Affairs Joseph Olale emphasized that democracy thrives on competition and not backroom deals.
MDG, which D stands for democracy, we believe that election is a competitive process, and we want to emphasize that as an MDG party, we are advocating for competitive process, that these coming elections, we have candidates as this party and all other parties which are in this country to face each other in elections. We've seen our brothers and our leaders from other parties crying foul of and it's a surprising cries, because if you have a strong party and you are getting in a negotiation not on development issues with the head of state and the ruling party, but getting on negotiation on how certain regions can be secured for you so that you go scot-free. And some of these statements are coming from very senior people, third-time members of parliament, very senior members of our community. It's a hogwash idea that should be, I think, dismissed by any level-minded person. And I'm happy even some members of those parties are against that. We want to tell the president of this republic that his interest is to get a second term in this country by getting 50+1.
This issue of zoning, we as party, we are against it, and we are totally against it. Number one, it is here in Nyanza that in the last election, Raila Odinga was defeated by 200,000 votes. And it is also in Nyanza where 700,000 people never voted. The reason was being just this issue of zoning.
Kakamega Governor Fernandez Barasa says the county should remain a strong voice in ODM's top leadership after the party won lots of seats in the last general election. And speaking in a funeral at Lurambi Sub-County, Barasa said the position of ODM deputy party leader should go to someone from Kakamega County. According to him, the county has earned that right both through history and performance.
UDA and ODM will continue to work together. This is according to Kakamega Governor Fernandez Barasa, who has also defended the partnership, saying that in the general election, many of the leaders who will be elected from MCA will be from the ODM and UDA parties.
Tunapatia mamlaka kinara wetu Daktari Burugu kwanza mazungumzo na chama cha UDA. Na sisi tunasema kwamba kianza mazungumzo na chama cha UDA, we are going there as equal partners. kwa sababu chama cha ODM kuanzia mashinani hadi pale national kiko na usemi. So mimi nataka kuambia watu wa Lurambi na Kakamega kwa ujumla ya kwamba sisi kama wana broadcast, kuanzia kiti ya MCA, nataka nisikie sauti, kuanzia kiti ya MCA, wenda kwa mbunge, wenda kwa women, wenda kwa senator, wenda kwa governor, hadi president, tutachagua broadcast.
Wendo at Shenywe Village, Lurambi Sub-County, Baraza said the position of ODM Deputy Party Leader should go to someone from Kakamega County. According to him, the county has earned the right both through history and performance.
Na mimi nitakuwa mstari wa mbele kuhakikisha Kakamega gets the fair share kwa sababu we are the majority in ODM na kuhakikisha broad-based government ya 2027 inatimia.
Wanjiru.
That report from Maureen Wanjiru brings us to the end of this program. Many thanks for